Welcome to another edition of Pittsburgh Sportsline at Hollywood Lanes in downtown Dormont, 2961 West Liberty Avenue. We're honored to be here. Thanks, Jeffrey Park, for having us here. Lindsay Marie, the manager, his fiancee, and Delaney, their daughter, will be celebrating her first birthday on Sunday at the Hollywood Lanes. Thanks to all of you for making our show. It's a little bit hard to find once you see the Dunkin' Donuts or the door next door, or go to Little Caesars like Skip did. Thanks for the pizza, Skip. That pepperoni's delicious, just like they advertise on TV. Well, enough with eating and stuff here. We're going to start the show. I'm Al Levine, the talking machine. I got Smokin' Jim Frazier as my co-host. This show will be rebroadcast Wednesday night, Verizon 32 everywhere in the greater Pittsburgh area, 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Also Comcast 7 only in Bethel Park. Verizon's also seen in Bethel Park too. It's just how they divided up the area. On Facebook, we have 6,640 likes. Thank you very much for all the likes. We appreciate that. Thanks also for watching our TV shows. We have a sponsor of What's on Your Mind, our opening segment. It's Skeets Lewandowski of Skeets Service Station. He sponsors our show of What's on Your Mind. And we're going to start our show with What's on Your Mind.
Thanks, Al Levine, the talking machine.
Whoa,
and if you want
feedback.
the green, you got
Don't break
to
it.
see Levine. Want to thank everybody for coming out. Big hand for Hall of Fame photographer Frank Fabus is in the house. I want to thank Pittsburgh Sportsline Hall of Famer Skip Atkins for donating the pizza, and happy belated birthday, Skip.
84 years old. Even though it says 68 on Facebook. What's up with that?
Al Levine, the talking machine, predicted a three-peat for the Pittsburgh Penguins, and it looks like you're going to be right again, Al.
Thank you.
I predicted Arizona would win it all, so I'm already out of March Madness. The Pittsburgh Pirates are getting ready to play pretty soon, and I'm boycotting baseball until my favorite baseball player of all time, Mark McGwire, gets inducted into the Hall of Fame. I'm boycotting baseball until Roger Clemens and Barry Bonds gets inducted into the Hall of Fame. I'm boycotting baseball until Pete Rose gets inducted into the Hall of Fame. Pete Rose is the greatest baseball player of all time, and nobody's giving him a second chance because of gambling. Pete Rose is addicted to gambling, but he never cheated the game. Did he cheat the game when he had over 4,000 hits? Did he cheat the game when his Charlie Hustle hit first slide? Did he cheat the game when he was voted to 17 All-Star games? Did he cheat the game when he won 3 World Series championships? Did he cheat the game when he won World Series MVP, League MVP, and Rookie of the Year? What's a shame is Pete Rose is not in the Hall of Fame. Yeah.
I know you guys enjoy Smokin' Jim Frazier. I can't really hear right now. But from what I did hear, I've heard this over the past 6 years. He didn't know baseball until he come to Pittsburgh Sportsline. His brother from another mother is CMU head coach Claudio Rosano, who knows baseball inside and out. Yet his brother from another mother doesn't know baseball. He's an NFL scout, Steelers scout. And what he says about baseball, Pete Rose will be the greatest hitter, singles hitter, to not get into the Hall of Fame. And he signed a death warrant because the commissioner of baseball said, we caught you betting on your team and other teams. Sign this. Pete Rose was so arrogant because the way he treated women, other people, you can read about him. Just, that's the guy he was. I liked when he was Charlie Hustle, but I didn't like what I found out afterwards about him. Sorry to go on this, but
Fake news!
But I've been waiting for you to repeat yourself, and you did on the 19th of March, so I'm able to go off on a little rant here. The guy signed his own signature. It's like when you signed your government name, you have to stick by it. Smokin' Jim Frazier's not your government name, so you don't have, you can say and do whatever you want, which you do. But Pete Rose will not be in the Hall of Fame. They looked at his case again, which you know, and because he signed that piece of paper, it means something. He won't be in there. As for the Buccos, Nutting's our owner. We have to deal with that. They got rid of Kutch. They got rid of Cole. They got some other ball players. I'm looking at about 75 wins today, and I'm a Pirate fan. So we just got to go with it. It's a beautiful ballpark. It's nice to see it, but the results aren't always that good. When they had 98 wins, you know, better heads should have prevailed, and they should have bought a good player to help boost that team up, but it didn't happen. We're all fans. We've gone through that. So three-peat for the Penguins. I don't know what the Pirates will do, but Steelers will be in the Super Bowl this year despite a $14.5 million running back. Even if he doesn't want to play, he will play. Go Steelers, go Pittsburgh. Let's get this show rolling. My first guest asked me a question 2 years ago. He said, "Could I break a board on your show?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Could I break a board over your head?" We'll talk about that in a few minutes. Master Zhang of Zhang Taekwondo in Wexford, come on up. I asked him to win some trophies, and I had a conversation with him about a month ago. Holy heck, this hardware is beautiful. He goes, "I've won 8 trophies since I last was on your show 2 years ago." I said, "I can't believe it's 2 years ago." Tell them your name, sir.
Master Robert Zhang from Warrendale. We have a school in Warrendale called Zhang Taekwondo. And also, I just started a YouTube channel called Martial Arts Swap Chat. So
Say that again.
Martial Arts Swap Chat.
That's better.
All right.
You got the mic.
Can you move these? So I can.
Sure. We'll just have them frame me. How's that look?
Anyway, we're used to these.
Keystone Oaks were not. Bring that back over here. Bring that back. It's nice to sit next to a champion. You just won these 2 recently, correct? These are your latest 2.
These are the latest 2.
And I think you bought a beverage. I told you, Smoking Jim has never had a drink in his life. What do you have there?
I actually got this. I drove around and I had trouble finding it, but this is sparkling, basically grape juice. So it's
One
healthy.
of my favorites,
So I'm going to
Master.
let you guys toast. And for a champion show, we got a toast.
Hey, we just had a guy, Billy Nardozzi, he's a poet. He brought some Andre Champagne, and he called us the champagne of sports.
Perfect.
And he did it on our Brookline show at Olive Oil's Pizzeria.
So you haven't done it on this show yet, right?
Not at Hollywood Lanes. This is a first for Pittsburgh Sports Line and Master Zhang.
Joe, you ready?
Easy, watch your eyes.
Okay.
Just like watch with that kick.
Yes. Oh, this is sad. I'm sorry. There's no pop. Make the pop sound.
Pop. We did it.
Disappointing, but that's okay.
You want us to drink out of these?
I want you guys to drink out of these. I don't let anyone drink out of my cups. You want a lot?
I
You
am
want large?
honored. Yeah,
You want
I like a
small?
lot. Let me try this.
All right, and hold on. We got a toast. We got a
Whoa,
toast.
whoa. I'm making
How
sure
about
you got
Smoking
some.
gin toast. I'll drink out of the bottle. Is that all right?
Cheers.
I'll let an L toast.
Toast to Master Zhang, the true champion of Taekwondo of Pittsburgh Sports Line. Nobody's done it better.
Thank you.
Wow, there's a lot in here.
I'm sorry.
You told me I got to finish it. Thank you, Master Zhang.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Brothers love grape juice.
Keep drinking then.
Keep drinking.
We don't want to hear you.
You can just keep them up for the whole show, right?
Yes.
Yes, just
Tell me what made you think of doing a kick on Pittsburgh
yeah,
Sports
so-
Line. Let's go back to 2 years ago.
Okay.
You had Skip Atkins' great-grandsons here going to your school. They all come up here and talked. They were great guests.
and they were like,
And they're in the audience, too.
I know, that's hello, Silas family. They actually asked me to come on the show, and then I talked to you, and you're like, you got to come on.
Yeah.
And And I basically said, you're not going to want to just hear me talk probably. Maybe I could do a demonstration. So you're like, no problem. So I said, let's break a board. And when I arrived, I talked to the camera crew, and they were like, listen, you can't break a board here. Like, there's all this expensive stuff. You got to talk to the owner.
Yeah, especially that screen behind you.
I know. Well, that's what he said. How much does that cost?
15,000.
Yeah, so that's exactly what he said. He goes, listen, you're not
Hold it,
breaking
that's the
this.
owner, Jeffrey Park. What? I need a drink on that.
So he told me, he goes, you're not breaking a board. You're gonna owe me $15,000. He did trust me.
No, he come back to me and I said, I'll eat a hoagie and he can break it above my head.
That's right.
I said, you gotta do it.
And somehow we pulled it off. So
It was great.
I appreciate all the support doing that.
And
That
we're
was memorable.
gonna show this. This will be part of our show. We're getting Dave Cable to work on that and pull it out
Thank you.
and put it on there. I was honored to have you break a board above my head.
Well, I never broke a board above someone's head eating a hoagie on a sports show. So that's a first, right?
I had a conversation with Master Zhang. Now he wants to break a board over my head. So I told him I trust him. If he tells me one more time that I can trust him, the show's off. We're ready. Master Zhang, get up here. I got my hoagie. He said I could eat and not worry about getting crumbs in there. So I'm going to eat.
Sounds good. All right, I won't.
Don't shake or anything. We got wire.
Let's move back a little bit. Zach, get on top. Hey, don't eat yet. Just give me a second. Move back.
I'm hungry.
Move back. Move back. And knees.
How tall are you?
I'm super short.
No, just tell me how tall because you're going to kick.
5'9".
All right, he's 5'9" unofficially. He's like my dad.
All right.
Can I eat this? I'm hungry.
Yeah, keep this mic in. All right, ready?
I'm tucked in.
Here we go.
This is delicious. Campiti.
There you
Go.
go.
I'm a little nervous. I'm nervous. Woo! Did you do it? Woo! Did you do it? I'm going to have to watch that. Thank you. First for Pittsburgh Sports Line and Master Zhang.
Jim was, he had the best yell afterwards. I need to tag you along to all my demos.
Okay.
He is good for that. You know, he calls me Johnny Carson. I call him Ed McMahon because of his laugh.
I like it. It's,
That works
he has
out
a
well.
great laugh, yeah.
Now, when did you get started in the sport of Taekwondo?
I started in 1980 when I was 4 years old. So I remember my father. We were going to the post office, and this is back when you didn't.
I need another drink
Yeah,
on
have
that.
another drink. This was back before kids' car seats. And I remember I was sitting in the front seat. I couldn't
You're
even
older
look-
than I thought.
Yeah, a little, but yeah. So I couldn't even look over the dashboard. And I remember he looked at me and he goes, "Do you want to do karate?" And I had no idea what he was talking
You're
about.
like, Dad, could you spell it?
I just said, I'm interested. And then that's when it started. So
Get out at 4 years old.
4 years old. So,
That's awesome.
And I'm still kicking.
And you're a champion. At how old are you now?
I'm 41.
That's amazing.
So
And I hear you're even beating guys that are younger than you.
yeah, I work hard. We have a really good school. We have very good competitors in our school. And
How many do you teach?
we teach almost like 200 people.
Well, I wanted to get that out
Yeah, I appreciate it.
because this isn't just martial arts swap chat.
Yeah, no. So that's why I kind of got into the show. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's pretty good. And what time of the day do you start teaching?
So I teach. So basically, I teach Taekwondo at a school in the city. It's a charter school, Provident Charter School.
Oh, get out.
With kids with dyslexia.
Where's it
or
located
differences. It's actually on Mount Troy Road on the old North Catholic High School.
Oh, okay.
So I teach
Great.
there 4 days a week, and then I go up and teach at Zhang from basically afternoon to night. So
Nice.
6 days a week.
And do you have any kids compete?
We have lots of kids in
I want to hear a couple good stories. You know I'm about positivity.
Yes. Hey, the Silos kids, they have a winning.
Bring them up here.
So
Come up here.
They've won many times.
Send these guys up here because show them they're real.
Yeah, bring it up.
Come on,
Come
all
on up,
three.
guys. So all three are champions.
That was a good segue.
Thank you. Good to see you, Julian.
Hand the mic to each one so they can
Yes.
say their names.
Julian, Gavin, Peyton.
And I got to ask Peyton, how's basketball?
Good.
Okay, thank you.
And they're all, they're all Taekwondo champions.
Understand. No, and they come to your school and they become champions
Well, they
with
just-
your guidance.
It's a privilege just to be a part of it. So.
No, they're good young men there. I could see that. They look taller since the last time they were here.
Right, they keep growing.
How old are you guys? Tell me your ages.
12, 8, 11.
Oh, okay. Good. You got that wrong. You're not 9? Okay. I just wanted to check. What do you guys have to say about Master Zhang? Anything?
He's a great teacher. Same thing he said. He's awesome.
No push-ups for these guys.
Dad, you brought him up right. You brought him up right. No, thanks. I appreciate that. What age can they start coming to your school?
We do have kids as young as 3. So
Younger than you were when you
younger
started
than me,
out.
they're breaking my record. So
That's
yeah.
unbelievable.
And as long as they can listen and they want to learn, I
That's
can definitely
good.
teach them. So.
Well, you have the patience to do it. I know that for sure.
Honestly, I remember when I did it, they didn't always have the patience. So I try to make every moment of their experience positive. So.
Well, to get compliments from 3 fine young men like that, you must be doing something right, because this was unscripted. Wasn't sure if they were coming here. Their great-grandfather said they'd be here. I didn't believe them. Thanks for coming to the show, guys.
Thanks, guys.
You can sit back down. Thank you. What's on the agenda for you?
My school has black belt testings. We have quite a few tournaments that my students will compete at.
Any
this
local
spring.
tournaments coming around?
There's a few local ones. I think one in Montour and one in West Mifflin. And then we go to Buffalo, New York.
Wow,
for a
you
big
travel a little bit.
Yeah, so my students should do very well in those.
That sounds good.
So we're excited.
That's good. And how late do you stay open? Does it vary at certain times, or it
yeah.
depends on how many kids show up and stay?
It depends on the day, but usually sometimes I don't get out until 9 o'clock at night. So
Oh, really? That's a long day for you.
it is a long day.
Definitely. And how do they get a hold of you?
So you could look up Zhang TKD. Just Google it. I have a
Okay.
website, and we have a Facebook page.
You have a phone number you can give out, or is that private?
No, I give out my phone number all the time. 724-934-9264. So
Well, I deal with lots of people, so repeat that number again.
724-934-9264. So Zhang TKD, we're right in Warrendale. So.
Now, you got me excited about a new venture. You've picked my brain, taken notes and everything else, but now you're doing video.
Yeah, so you inspired me, right? And basically...
Thank you.
Yeah,
I appreciate
no,
that.
I got some good pointers from you, and I'm working on it. So
Okay.
I'm it's a learning process for
I
me.
told you that's how it is. I've been working with Smoke and Jim to eat healthier now. He had a quadruple bypass, and it only lasted for a month or 2. But he's back to getting buckets of Kentucky Fried Chicken. What can I do? I want him to see one of your shows with kimchi
Yes.
and ice cream.
And that's a probiotic, so kimchi's...
That's why I
great for
bring it
women and
up.
cats. Yeah, so basically, I have 4 kids, and I watch what they watch on YouTube, and I notice there's no kids, there's no martial art videos, very few of them. And my wife...
You saw a niche, like I saw a
saw a
niche for
niche.
sports. Who would
Yes.
think Pittsburgh sports line could be popular in Pittsburgh?
Right.
Right?
Yeah, Pittsburgh sports. Yeah. No, this is good stuff. But, basically, my wife and I came up with the name and this idea. And basically...
You got nice shirts, too.
We got nice shirts. And maybe next time I'll give you guys some merchandise.
Whoa.
Yeah, maybe
we
I'll
might
get
have
you on the show.
We
right?
might have you back. Maybe we could do a swap chat.
Let's do it. So basically, we introduce martial arts, different martial arts. I know quite a few well-experienced people in every different style of martial art, and then we have fun because kids.
I've watched each one of your shows.
Thank you.
Some of them are hilarious.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we do a food challenge. We have a fun challenge. And it's all, I believe laughter, we all need a little laughter in our life. So.
Well, we try to have some fun. Like,
Look
look,
at this.
look at him crushing
Are you
that.
done?
He crushed the
You know,
pizza.
I'm not going to wash that. And that's going to be like, I'm going to need you to autograph that.
He will. Smoking Jim Frazier's in the
Sign
house.
it? Yeah, sign it.
He's wiping it down. He wiped his mouth with that, and now he's wiping it down. Boy, take that back.
But yeah,
So what's going on with this show? You've done about a half a dozen, I think I saw.
yeah, so we're going to have probably about 50 videos up within the next few weeks. We'll have a website, and from there we're going to be filming season 2. We're done with season 1. So
Get
it's just
on.
a matter of
Guess
the
what?
next
We
guy
got to
editing.
start putting it on Pittsburgh Sports Line.
Please.
You'll
Yeah, it's
s-
called
you'll
Martial
see
Arts
it.
Swap Chat.
You'll see it show up. I'll grab a link or two.
That'd be great. I
Definitely.
appreciate that. Subscribe. Help
We
me
will
out.
help you out there, Master Zhang. I'm a big fan of yours. Ever since you broke that board, I didn't get a splinter. Kept
Awesome.
eating that hoagie. It was delicious.
Maybe you come on my show and I'll eat a hoagie and you kick a board, hit a board over my head. That would be.
Guess-
And then you could say, "What?
Guess
Let's do
what?
it. How about punch it or something?"
I'm not kicking.
Okay, let's do it. Let's recreate it.
I only have about 20 years on you, so
It's okay.
You got enough rhythm to do it.
thanks, Smoking Jim. That's why I have him here. Ed McMahon.
So
Now,
yeah, check
now
it
who's
out.
the guy that does this filming? Because we want to bring him up here.
Phil Pavley. So basically, when I came up with this idea,
I need another drink.
my wife said, "Hey, you got to complete it." Because I have a lot of projects that are not completed, right?
I'm about following through.
Yes.
What I
Well,
start, I finish.
Yes.
Like, I'm going to finish this.
You're gonna finish
I
it.
guarantee I got to do it now.
I put a lot in his. So, and basically, I knew
Delicious.
I knew the only way I could complete this project is with one of the the best photographers in town. That's
Bring
Phil
him
Pavley.
up.
And give Phil Pavley a big hand. Thank you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
a lot.
Hey, look at me, look at me. I'm the color of the season. You and me together, we would be awesome. We would kill it at the club. You can get me at the Designer Bag Bingo.
Now, how did you meet Master Zhang?
I met Master Zhang was probably about 4 years ago. My son, who is now 12, was taking martial arts, and it was at a different school. And he wanted to be around more of his friends, get a little more intense, a little more frequent instead of 1 day a week. And it was highly recommended. Everybody says Zhang Taekwondo, Zhang Taekwondo. And
Now you're saying Zhang
now I'm saying
Taekwondo.
Zhang. See, I
Whoa.
drink out of the cup.
Yeah.
So yeah, now fast forward 4 years, he's been the greatest teacher for my kids. The son, he's a second-degree black belt under Master
Congratulations.
Zhang. My daughter's a black belt under him,
Congrats.
and it's just positive, total positive learning environment. Love it.
No, that's great. So now you got into the school. He comes up to you with martial arts swap chat.
Yeah.
What did you say to that?
I said what? So yeah, it happened to
You wore the shirt well.
I did wear it. Yeah, see. So yeah, he whenever if he comes up and says, "I got this great idea," I listen because he has a lot of great ideas. He's very wise, and I'm like, you know what? I'm on board. I think it's awesome to be able to teach martial arts, not only geared towards the entertainment and kids, but it's fun. It's funny. throw in some kimchi and
Sure.
throw in some
Smoking Jim doesn't know about kimchi, but he'll have to
fermented
learn.
cabbage
Ah,
with radish and pepper.
he wouldn't even think of looking
And now,
at it.
what's your favorite food?
Pig's feet.
Imagine putting kimchi on that. You might like it,
He doesn't like pig's feet.
but anything. So
How about Kentucky Fried Chicken?
and we had it on pizza. We had it on pizza
Yeah,
recently.
there you go. All right, a little bit about you. Have you been involved in sports?
I have. So I was a photographer at one of the newspapers in Pittsburgh,
We can say the Tribune Review.
Tribune Review.
I always say competitors and people out there because I live in Pittsburgh, worked for the Post-Gazette for years.
And I have many friends there still.
Okay, very
So,
good.
yeah, I
So
started
you're
it-
taking pictures, what kind of sports?
Basically, it's anything that was in a newspaper. I'm photojournalist, newspaper photographer.
You're kidding, that's great.
So yeah, I've, with my career, I've photographed 4 Super Bowls. Been to Mexico with the Pirates. Been
Nice.
anywhere, any sport you can think of.
You followed it and
I've-
took pics.
I've seen it and I've done it. It's like whenever I'm still down on the field nowadays. I shoot for USA Today since I left the Trib.
Okay.
And that's when I left the Trib, Master Zhang. It was perfect timing for all of us. So I'm like, you know what?
I don't know
I'm
why
ready
he did
for a
that.
new chapter.
Oh, good.
So yeah, and then
What's your favorite camera?
I shoot Nikon, anything Nikon.
Okay.
But it depends. If I'm shooting video now, it's a
Here-
D750.
here's what I use.
You know what?
Turbo Droid, 21 megapixels, man.
Those things.
It's one of the best cameras out there, but there's better ones now. I got to update.
Hey, cameras like that now compete for what I was doing. So I had
Understand.
to learn something else and take it to a new level. And that's when Master Zhang came in and like, yeah, let's do this. This
The
sounds fun.
videos are great. They're funny.
They are funny. We got some good ones coming up too. As he said, we shot the whole first season, and
Nice.
we have another bunch of episodes coming up, and
I can't wait to
it's
see
pretty
it.
enjoyable.
Any way people could get a hold of you?
Yes, I am at pavelyphotography.com. That's Pavely. So it's
Get a hold of Phil.
yeah.
That's what I say. I recommend him. I've seen his videos.
Well, I appreciate that.
He got a good eye.
I shoot professional sports on like the USA Today side.
Can you get a Heisman photo of Smoking Jim Frazier? He used to be a running back.
We can.
I would like that.
Yeah.
We'll try to do that. Well, Phil, thanks for
Absolutely.
being on the
Thank
show.
you. Thank you.
Good luck to you
Appreciate
in all
it.
you do.
Thanks.
Next guest has been on our show a few times. Could have been a regular at times, been in our studio, been at numerous, I don't know how many visits he's had. He's Smoking Jim's best friend and brother from another mother, even though he doesn't know baseball. This guy knows baseball. Whatever you want to know about baseball, you can ask him if I don't ask him. Claudio, come on up. He's the head baseball coach of CMU College.
Thank you.
Welcome aboard. Smoking Jim said you're one of the best coordinated dressers that he's ever seen. He goes, Talking Machine, did you see he has Adidas shoes on and hat and everything else in between?
There you go. And I do work for Cron's Apparel too, so maybe I'm.
Whoa!
They're gonna give me more stuff.
Tell us your name.
Claudio Relsano, head coach at Carnegie Mellon for 13 years now.
Wow.
I've been scouting professionally for a company called Global Scouting Bureau now for 17 years. I'm general manager and lead scout for that company, so I'm get to have my cake and eat it too. I do college and pro baseball.
That's pretty good. Plus he knows boxing better than anybody else
Some
too.
boxing things as well.
He does that.
Jim and I do a show, Pittsburgh's Ring Talk. Pittsburgh's only TV boxing show.
Hold it, don't you do Steel City Sports
We do
World
Steel
too?
City Sports World. We do everything.
Yeah, because I have no competitors. I don't worry
Nah.
about it. There's only Pittsburgh Sports Line. They go, don't you worry about these other guys doing TV and that. I go, nobody's doing what we're doing. And we do it every week. Smoking Jim tries to pump me up. Talking Machine, you're the
Yes, he
best.
does.
But,
Yes, he
you know, a lot of that's BS, but I believe
you're a
him.
good guy. You're
I
the best.
believe him.
You should. You should.
He looks me in the eye and lies, so how can you beat a
You can
friend
tell he's
like that?
lying when his lips move.
Ah, every time.
There you
It doesn't stop. Especially when he said, I got to meet you, and he couldn't pronounce your last
I
name.
know. He used to just say Claudio, like Pele.
I know.
Reggie, but Cher.
I
He
know.
knows how to pronounce my name, though. I know
He
that.
does, because I kept hammering him about
knows
it.
he
You've been on the
pronounces it
show
well.
a bunch of times
He does a good job.
with teammates and stuff. You just had a little trip to Florida.
Yes, we had our first games in Florida last week, and we went 2-2. We lost North Dakota State, I believe it was 12-11. Beat University of Florida.
12-11.
Beat University of Florida 6-5.
Where's the pitching at, Coach?
We're getting it. We're coming. And then we beat Illinois State 14-10 and lost to Indiana 10-9.
Did you say 14-10?
14-10, yeah.
Well, I'm glad you scored the 14.
You know what, though? I will take my team and play anybody, and I'd rather have my team than any team in the world. I have a great group
Hold
of
it. You
guys.
get these kids getting those scholarships. They're going to be engineers, doctors, lawyers, and they're playing baseball.
And not
What's
only
up with that
but
story?
they're going to be great dads and great husbands. They're just great people. I'm really lucky.
Get out. You're blessed.
I really am. I enjoy them every day. And the bad thing is, some of these guys are going to graduate this year.
You're kidding.
And I don't like that, but I'm going to miss them. But we'll keep in touch.
Are they in the 4-year plan?
Yeah, I guess they have the 4 years. Yeah.
Yeah, because Smoking Jim went on a different plan at Cal U.
It worked for him, though.
Yeah, it did. He has so many degrees, we can't even discuss them.
But I'm lucky. I'm lucky to coach these guys, and I'm grateful for sure.
Well, what I'm amazed is how you bring these guys from different walks of life. They're playing baseball for the fun of it, and you're making competitors and winners out of them.
I don't know if it's me doing it. That's that.
Well, hold it. The leader gets the blame. Like Smoking Jim yells at the coach for every reason.
I know
So
he does.
I give you credit because you're winning.
Well, like I said, they make my job a lot easier. They really do. And again, I say the same thing. They're great players, but they're great students. But they're even going to be greater husbands and greater fathers. And at the end of the day, that's most important.
Well, you're all about family. You've told us that numerous times and have honored your parents in many ways. So
We even have a tournament.
That's why I'm segueing into that.
Thank you.
Sure.
April 29th, we're playing at Esmark Field in Swickley against Robert Morris. The Robert Morris coach called our show a few times. Great guy, John Mark. And
That's a Sunday, right?
yeah, it's a Sunday, and we named
He
it
won't
the-
be there.
Oh, he'll be there. He'll be there. I want you to come too.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's the
When
Olindo-
is it?
April 29th at Esmark Field in Swickley. It's the Olindo and Ida Rosano Baseball Classic. We're playing Robert Morris. And I always say the same thing. If you ever see a turtle on top of a fence post, you know he didn't get there alone. Wherever it is I am in life, if it wasn't for my parents, guarantee you I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing.
Sure. I understand that. I respect you for that. And that's great to be able to name a tournament after them.
Yeah, and CMU was fine with it and supportive, and my players obviously were supportive, and so we got to.
Well, they better support you.
Yeah,
We better get some 14-run games.
we will for sure.
I'm hopeful of that. No, that's some good
We're a
stuff.
little too exciting.
Are you?
We're a little too exciting.
All right,
I
tone
think
it
they wanna
down.
see- I think they want to see how high my blood pressure goes.
Wow.
But
I think it can get up there.
they can't. One day I after a game, my wife and I were going to dinner, and I said, I'm beat. I'm tired. I said, I don't know why I'm so tired. My guys are playing, not me. She said, well, you pace. So I put a phone on me, right, the monitor.
How many miles?
5.2 miles in a doubleheader.
You're kidding.
5.2 miles.
What a workout.
Yeah, it is.
Did you change your gear? Because you can't wear Adios all the time, or Adidas all the time.
Adios.
Yeah, I was thinking of horse racing.
That's a new one, right.
Yeah. No, that's a horse race.
So we have a lot
Come
of fun.
July.
Well, you know what? You want to win so badly for them. You want them to have a great experience. So when they leave, they miss playing for us, miss playing for me. I just had two guys that I coached back in 2006 and 7 that send me pictures of their babies. I keep track of a lot.
Wow.
We keep in touch.
Hold on, I have a question for you. This kid impressed me. His nickname was Squid. Now, he impressed the heck out of me because I asked what year you're in, and he said like 14th year, and he went off on a tangent. He wasn't an engineer. I think he was an accountant major or something, and I go, all these other guys are engineers. What happened to you? And he just...
He's doing very well now. One of the guys will be able to
No,
tell
he
you
did
exactly.
well then.
Well, I'm not talking about he's making a ton of money, but he's in the finance world. So one day I asked him, I said, what are the CD rates? Now, he's in the money world, right?
Right.
I said, what are the CD rates now? He says, what are CDs? I mean, that's like asking me how do you throw a curveball? I don't know. I mean, he's in that world.
Wow.
He was a terrible player, but a great guy.
I understand that. I had fun. I just wanted to know what
He
happened
went
to
from
him.
horrendous to terrible. And that was
Did he?
Yeah, that was good.
He hit that level.
Yeah, he never played. He only batted for us once a year, and that was in Florida.
Get out.
If he would have ever hit the ball, we would have we'd have lost our minds. But
I know, because he wouldn't tell me his average.
because there wasn't one.
Okay.
You have to have an average. There wasn't.
So he was honest. All
He was
right.
honest, yeah.
You got honest, young, smart guys. I
Very
respect
smart.
that.
Yeah.
And you brought 3 of them out
Brought
tonight.
3 of them, and they'll be up here in a minute. And
We still got a
Grill
couple
them.
more minutes with you.
I'm ready.
What's going on with your scouting?
We are, as I said, I'm going to my 17th year. Our company's assisted in about 2,600 player signings all over the world, Major League, independent, and overseas, the Asian market. And last year I was assigned to send players to the country of Colombia
You're
to their
kidding.
pro league. Now, and I signed 7 guys got drafted, and they did very well there. And this year I'm going to be doing the same thing. Also sending players to major leagues, independent, and overseas.
Sure.
Matter of fact, I just sent a few guys to the Rockford Boulders a couple days ago. But I'll be sending players again to Colombia. And
Nice.
James Gamble, the owner of the company, is a guy who gave me a break of a lifetime. I have approximately 137 rejection letters from pro teams
Wow.
that I kept writing, and they're minor league teams, and they kept saying no, 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 no. He gave me a break in January 2001 that I'll never forget. And again, he put that turtle on top of the fence post. And James is not only the most, he knows Major League Baseball and minor league baseball inside and out. But he's a terrific guy. And like I said, he gave me a break of a lifetime. And not only does he own the company I work for, but he's one of my best friends. And he's
That's
a brother
fantastic.
to me. He really is.
Nice.
And, so everything's going well, thank God. No
No,
complaints.
good. I just wanted to find out about it because we don't talk about it that much.
Yeah.
I like to ask you about hitting. What do you think of hitting and all these?
The worst taught thing in sports. Worst taught
It
thing in
amazes me. My son played baseball, and they all had to hit a certain way,
Right.
hold a bat a certain way.
Well, I always say Morgan Dively, who will be up here in a second, he has a twin brother, Cam. They bat differently, so how do I expect my entire team to bat differently?
Hold it.
I mean the same. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They all bat, but there's certain things that you have to do, and they're tired of hearing it. But there's certain things that you have to do.
well, tell
adhere
us.
to.
Tell us, because I want them to be sick of it again. One more time.
Step towards the pitcher, throw the bat towards the pitcher, the ball towards the pitcher, keep your front side closed, see the ball as soon as you can, look, see where you hit the ball. There it is. Good head, fast hands, they'll tell you. And then their own approach is their own approach.
Now,
You
can
know,
you teach
and we
Smoke
hit-
and Jim to hit the ball? 'Cause
If we worked with
Nobody
Squid,
black plays baseball anymore.
but Squid, if Squid improved a little bit, anybody can improve.
get on. There's
have-
hope for him.
What's that?
There's hope for him. He's not even a baseball fan.
Jim. We can take care of Jim.
He's just negative about these Pirates. Look at him. He
Stand
acts like,
close to the plate and get hit.
Why is
well, look
that?
how big he is. They could hit him all day long.
How come there's a shortage of black players anymore playing baseball? Are they playing other sports? Or?
To be honest with you, I was on your show with, what was the guy's name? On Whammo. Eddie.
Eddie Jeffries.
And somebody asked me about black players, this, but I really don't care one way or the other. I just coach players. You know, I was asked on a phone call, how many African Americans have you signed? How many Mexicans? I said, I don't know. I try to keep track how many Italians I signed. But other than that,
How's that
really
working
don't-
out?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad.
No,
But-
because I just thought Smoking Jim was a racist because he always brings black and white out in the first minute of our show.
You know what? I'll be very blunt with you. As long as they're good guys, that's all I want. And I've been blessed to have good guys, and I was raised that way.
Yes.
So I don't care about that stuff. I mean, good people are good people, bad people are bad people. Most of the people I can't stand, 95% of the people I can't stand are in my family. So
Whoa.
there you go. That's it. I only talked to one family member, his family, in the States. The other ones in Italy are terrific. But the ones here, I just talked to the one. That's it. And his family. The rest of them. An aching tooth is better out than in. They're out.
Wow.
I kick them out.
I like your sayings. I'm going to ask these guys for some quotes from you.
They'll remember.
Hopefully they have a couple for me.
I have a great wife, great daughter. I have a great team, some great friends, including Jim and you. And
Thank you.
really, I couldn't ask for things to be better. I wish my parents, they see what I'm doing, but I wish I could see them seeing it.
Guess what? They're
But,
enjoying every
yeah,
minute
I
of
think
your
so.
life
I
and
think
looking down on you with
Yeah,
smiles.
I think so. I think so.
Especially having this tournament named after
Yeah,
it.
I'm sure.
April 29th.
29th, yeah, a lot of people there, and hopefully you guys can make it.
That'd be nice.
And we better win, too.
Yes.
Because we're getting a trophy. It'd be pretty bad if my parents' name was at Robert Morris. Who the hell are those people? You know?
Yeah, it's going out to
And one of
Robert
our
Morris.
trophies, when we won it in 2015, the Italian history section at the Heinz History Center asked for it. So it's right in front and center in their trophy
That is
room.
fantastic.
Right next to Dan Marino's Dapper Dan. So we're in good company. My
That
parents
is
are in good company.
fantastic. Thanks for sharing that. What an honor.
Yeah, it is. It is.
That is truly an honor. You're honored. Great to have you on the
Thank
show.
you,
Let's
always.
bring some of these guys.
All right.
Let's
Thank
check
you,
our
guys.
time.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome to the show. Have a seat. Tell us your name. He likes putting nicknames on everybody. That's why I come up with my own, the talking machine. Yeah, he can't top that. Yeah, I made my own nickname.
Yeah.
What's your name?
I'm Morgan Dively, Dively.
All right, thanks for spelling that. We appreciate that. This will be seen on YouTube forever. Your friends can see it. When this is reposted on Wednesday, I put it up on Facebook. I'll say what minute you come on the show. If we're not friends, it won't be highlighted, but that's okay. We can worry about that later. You're probably not even on Facebook, but
I'm not actually on Facebook.
how'd I guess?
That's true.
Well, you guys are smart. You're from Carnegie Mellon, so
There you go.
it was just a lucky guess.
Yeah.
How long have you been playing baseball?
Ever since I was like 3 or 4.
That's not
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Where'd you grow up?
Fox Chapel. Pittsburgh,
Nice.
PA.
Where'd you go to high school?
I went to high school at Shady Side Academy.
Okay.
Yep.
You played baseball the whole way?
I did.
Definitely. And then you come to CMU to be what?
Oh, boy.
What are you going to be?
I don't know yet.
You didn't make your mind
My
up.
life's a journey, not a race.
Engineer, financial expert like Squid.
Well, my major's decision science, which is
What is that?
That's what everyone asks me.
I had to
When I'm
continue that
interviewing,
streak.
yeah. Everyone has to ask. It's just a combination of behavioral psychology, statistics, and business. So,
How do you analyze Smoking Jim?
and he's a good guy. That's all I can see. All right, yeah.
Okay, you can say another couple questions then. We'll leave you up another minute or two. What position do you play?
I played pitcher and shortstop.
Okay. How's your hitting?
I don't know, Coach. How's my hitting?
Very good.
He says pretty good.
And he plays third base.
Yeah, and I play third base too. Yeah.
Wow, we found another position you play and you're a good hitter.
Yeah.
I like the coach.
I play wherever Coach puts me. That's the deal.
Stay on his good side.
Yeah, there you go.
Keep telling him how great he is. That works out well.
No, he's not that kind of guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he doesn't need to hear that.
His ego's big enough?
Yeah, sure.
Oops, sorry. I was trying to dig deep. What side of the plate do you bat on?
Right-handed. Yep.
Throw righty?
Throw ready too.
What's your favorite pitch? One that gets him out or something else?
Probably the curveball. It's the one that makes him look silly.
That's good.
Yeah.
Nice break.
Yeah. Got a good break to it.
Good. You snap that off?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just like shooting a gun.
Exactly.
I used to pitch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, years ago.
Yeah. What was your favorite pitch?
I used to throw a nice slider.
Oh yeah.
The left-handers used to crowd the plate.
Mm-hmm. Gotta get back door. Yeah, exactly.
No, I'd hit them in
You
the
hit 'em.
knee, and they'd swing at it every time.
Hey, there you go.
They thought it was over the plate.
Yeah.
And it hit them. That was my favorite pitch.
I like that strategy.
Although I had a great fastball, though, too. And a curve.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah,
Those are
so
my
I
three
had
pitches.
some fun.
Yeah.
Sounds similar. Mm-hmm. Well, good luck on your degree.
Yeah. Thank you.
Anything else you want to say about the Carnegie Mellon team? How long have you been on the team?
I've been playing ever since freshman year, 4 years.
Oh, so you're a senior?
Yeah, I'm captain of the team now.
Hold it. You don't know what degree you're going to have now. This
Yeah,
is getting
I know,
confusing. I'm thinking you're a sophomore.
No,
and you're
no,
just
no.
confused, but you're a senior.
If I still had my beard, I'd look like a senior, but I shave
Okay.
and now I look young.
You're clean cut for the show. We
Yeah,
appreciate
exactly.
that.
Yeah.
You look good on TV right now.
Yeah.
That helped out, Morgan.
Dennis Briggs said to tell you hi.
Yeah, really? Yeah, I love Dennis. He's my man. I love Dennis.
Been a guest on our show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
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 He's one of the good ones.
Yes, he is. Good ball player,
Yeah.
good person.
Oh, yeah.
Great
Absolutely.
person. So
Yep.
it's a small world here in Pittsburgh.
Hey, tell you what.
Definitely. Thanks for
Absolutely.
being a guest.
Thank you.
Send the next player up.
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll tell the truth.
Actually, live like 10 minutes from there.
We'll let you discuss, but first tell him your name.
I'm Bryant Backus, B-A-C-K-U-S.
Thanks for spelling the last names, everybody. I appreciate this. Usually it's tough enough I tell people the hardest question they'll have to answer is their name. So you passed that and you spelled it. Can't beat that. Where'd you grow up?
I'm actually from Hamden, Connecticut. It's right outside of New Haven, so like Smokey said, right by Yale.
He knows all that stuff because he's an NFL scout. He watches 2 films a day of colleges and pro teams all over the country. So he may even know some players that went to school up in your neighborhood. What high school did you go to?
I went to Hamden High. I would say the football powerhouse is probably Hill House in New Haven. I'm sure you know where that is, right?
He's going to agree with you anyhow. You guys got to see through that. Come on now. When did you start playing baseball?
I played baseball at a very young age, so probably like 3 or 4, like Morgan said.
Wow, you guys are on the same team, same age. What position do you play?
I'm a pitcher in outfield.
Okay. What's your favorite position?
Pitcher.
Do you? What do you throw?
Fastball, change curve.
Nice. How do you do with it?
I prefer my fastball, but I can work the other ones in when I'm feeling
really?
good. Yeah.
Very strategic then.
Very.
One to set up the other. Well, you got to.
Yeah,
you got to have a pitcher's mentality, especially you guys get no scholarship money.
Yeah.
You're here for the fun of the game, right?
Exactly.
Are you having fun?
I'm having a lot of fun.
This is your 4th year?
Yep. This is my
Senior
4th year.
also?
I'm also a senior, yeah.
What degree?
Mechanical engineering.
I knew we'd get an engineer up here. They're known for their engineering. You lining up your job for after school?
I'm going to be working on a master's, so I'll be around for a bit, but I'm looking for an internship if anyone out there has one for me.
Well, this is why a lot of people watch our show. We're on every Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night.
Okay.
So somebody will watch one of these shows, and all our 400 plus shows are saved on YouTube. See? Yeah, see, Skip, even sometimes 11 o'clock at night, they put our show on. Tell them what you're looking for.
I like the automotive industry, but just anything mechanical engineering work.
Rockets, that's what he needs next.
Rockets would be nice.
promoting
Those are
them.
pretty cool.
Yeah, get a rocket there. He can engineer it.
Yeah.
We need those spacecraft that they can reuse again.
Like SpaceX.
Yes. How'd you guess?
Just, I don't know, it popped in my mind.
I like that.
Lucky guess.
I like that. How's your batting?
I'll ask Coach. Coach, how's my batting?
Very good.
Very good?
Yes. The infielders back up when he bats up. Wow.
He got some power.
Yeah. I think I hit it a little less than Morgan, like in terms of times, but I guess
got some power.
I mean,
It's
it
that
helps that I'm
leverage.
6'5".
It does. You got some leverage, I was going to say.
Yeah.
That helps. And you use that to your advantage.
I tried to, yeah.
Well, that's why you're playing there. And I can't believe you've been this for 4 years, enjoyed it, no scholarship.
No scholarship.
Nothing
I
like
wish.
that. It's not going to happen at CMU.
No.
You just got to pay.
They like to hand you the bill and then watch you cry after.
Exactly. You got a new fan right here. He's going to be looking for some film of your games. He'll promote you.
I'll send it in for him.
Definitely. Smoking Jim he's all about the promotions. He knows lots of colleges and lots of pro teams, but he doesn't know baseball. He just doesn't.
I'll do what I can.
Well, you've done a lot already. What are you looking forward to for this season?
I'm just playing, having fun with the guys. I just love the game.
How many are on your team?
Right now, I'd say we have a good 15, 16. We have new guys joining.
I would hope so. You got to replenish the guys that are going to be leaving.
Yeah, but not even just the fall. We have some guys that joined in the spring, they laid off in the fall. So we're just constantly getting new guys.
Oh, that's good. Good turnover. Keeps Coach active like he is, walking those 5.2 miles in double headers.
Yeah.
Keep him strong and stylish there. Definitely. Go ahead, ask.
How's the ladies treating you?
I have a girlfriend, so I'm not worried about them.
Smoking Jim has, I call it, they're sweeties for Jimmy. For somehow we didn't have a lady on our show today, so he couldn't get a picture with a beautiful lady. He has one every day, he posts on Facebook, and it's true. So that's how he operates.
It's all on Facebook. Is it on your page too for this?
That isn't, but a lot of this stuff is. That I try to ignore it because 2 years ago he started putting a new photo with a woman each time. And I go, Smoking Jim.
Don't tell people what I share with you privately. Don't tell the talking machine that.
Well, he's told everybody else, and he told me to keep it a secret. But he puts a picture of a different woman, and that's the favorite woman he's with at that time, every day. Now, I go, how do you keep that story straight? He goes, I do.
I mean, it's talent.
He's legendary.
It's talent.
Smoking Jim Frazier. There's nobody like him.
I was a general studies major. That's what we learned in college.
General Sue, General Chung, whatever. He got all those. General Tire. He got all those degrees, and basket weaving's what he actually went to. These are all true stories, because I've sent people to Cal U to try to find out if he was there. There's no record of it. Yet he was captain of the team, 3-year captain, blew his knee out or something. So people know him. I've even run into guys and say, "Hey, it was great playing ball with you, Smoking Jim."
Maybe just
I go,
never
"What
knows."
year was it?" None of them. He swore them all to secrecy except for me. They won't say what year it is. But supposedly he was a great running back at Gateway High School. That's where they recruit players, and they have apartment houses that they move the families in, and they get them a job being a janitor, and then they say the kids can go to school. These are true stories. But they ended up getting knocked down a couple classes because they didn't keep the same number of students. It happens.
We threw out all the engineers.
Yeah, he got on the bandwagon that he does respect schooling, but not that much. He believes in homeschooling. Like if you're an athlete, he tells these boxers, "Why do you even go to school? Just box every day." Because we deal with boxers, MMA guys like Master Zhang. He says, "Don't go to school." I go, "Smoking Jim, you want people to go to school and become educated. Or if not, they'll be like you." He goes, "That's the plan."
I mean, he doesn't look like he turned out so bad.
No, he has a good... I was trying to see if you'd defend him because I like picking on him. Because he recycles all this material. And it sounds nice and new to you guys because it's nice and shiny. But I had to hear the Steelers don't want to be great, just 8-8 for 2 years. And they were 8-8. But he kept saying it every show. So, but I guess repetitive, that helps. Look, we all play sports. You want to do the same thing over and over. If you get a strike, you want to throw a strike again, right?
Exactly.
And then again and strike him out. Because, Jim, 3 strikes get the guy out. Can you co-sign that?
I can.
Okay. We needed some help there. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thanks for being on our show.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Tell us your name.
Aaron Mortensen. I'll let you figure out the spelling.
You're the only one that left them hanging. That's okay.
Keep a little mystery.
You got to. I appreciate your style already. When did you start playing baseball?
Around when I was 5, I guess.
You started a little slower than the other guys.
A little bit of a slow start.
That's all right. That's not bad. It's still earlier than some. He still hasn't tried baseball yet. So
Can't blame him.
I blame him. You can't hate baseball then.
No, I
love baseball.
I love baseball.
What
I love
position do you
baseball
play?
to a fault. Outfield.
What position? Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
Anywhere
matter.
you can catch a ball.
Anywhere someone will put me.
Get on.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm not going to ask Coach except about your hitting. How's your hitting?
Not as good. Definitely not as good as the other two. I don't know. You can ask Coach.
You're an honest man. I respect that. No, that's good. Are you lefty or righty?
Righty.
Not bad. And you played, where did you go to high school at?
I went to Stuyvesant High School in New York City.
New York City, and you come
Yeah.
all the way to Pittsburgh
Yeah.
to become what?
Well,
What degree?
I'm majoring in computer science. So
Okay.
We'll see, I guess.
Were you a senior?
No, I'm a junior.
Oh, good. I was getting worried here. You got to make these decisions like Morgan there. It's getting close. He's going to grow the beard back. You got the beard, so you're undecided. I got that.
Right.
What do you think of Coach?
What I think of Coach? He's a great coach. He's helped me a lot. Like, you know.
How's he helped you?
thinking
Name one thing that he's helped you with.
Well, he's helped me with my hitting. He's helped me, you know, just sort of improve
Well,
my
he said you're
stride.
improving, so that's a good sign.
Yeah.
Does
you
he
know,
repeat himself at all?
Little bit.
That's what coaching's all about.
Okay, you got to get the repetition in.
Yes.
You got to just drill it into your head.
Understand. That's why Smoking Jim keeps repeating his statements up here.
Right.
They're sinking into the regular fan here. Go Buccos. Definitely. What are you looking forward to this season?
What am I looking forward to this season? Yeah, just, you know, going out there, having a good time, playing our hearts out. Just, you know,
So you like the whole thing
trying to play while we still can, you know.
Yeah, because this will be it for you then.
Yeah, after college, you know, there's
Well, you
adult
got one
softball
more-
leagues, but
They're
you
not
know,
the same.
It's not the same.
Not the competition that you have in baseball. Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, you got
definitely
one
not as
more
much.
year of this. You're only a junior.
I got one more year.
Sounds good. And that batting average is going to keep improving. I'm not asking what it is, so we'll go from there.
All right.
Keep playing in the outfield. And what study is it again you're doing?
Computer science.
Computer science. Smoking Jim, can you help him?
I can log on to my Facebook page. Do you do anything with robotics?
No, I have a friend who's doing a lot with that, but I'm not.
I'm thinking about getting a drone. Is that the same?
Yeah, I mean, if you go to walking around on campus, there's always somebody flying one of those. So
I can't see him doing that. He's not helping you, Smoking Jim. He just answered your question intelligently. These are smart young guys. You can't underestimate them. What kind of grades do you get in school?
better than my batting average, I guess.
That's what I was looking for. I always like to put a question out there to stump a guy, but you guys are too smart for me. I couldn't stump you. You kept it fluid here. I want to thank you for being on the show.
Thank you.
Good luck at CMU baseball, and Smoking Jim will definitely see you April 29th because he's already said it on TV.
He's got him.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Take care. Good luck to you.
Delaney, you can bring Delaney out. Everybody help us sing happy birthday to Skip.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear the man Skip.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. We love you, Skip.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Thank you.
You're welcome, brother. Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thanks a lot.
Can we get Delaney to take a picture of Skip?
Your 100th birthday party will be right here, Skip.
I hope we're still around in 50 years.
Hi, honey.
It's only 16.
Awesome. I'm right here. Perfect.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, brother.
Happy birthday.
Thanks, guys.
Way to go. Nice to
friends.
have you.
Great
Thank
friends.
you. Thank you.
Hey, look at me. I'm a classic. You can wear me anywhere, but first you have to win me at the Designer Bag Bingo.
Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent.